You promised yourself this year would be different. Remember that feeling, that specific kind of hope you only get once right before you actually start. Every single one of us locked in, full of energy, convinced that this time would actually be different. We started journaling, we built routines, we started doing things for ourselves, finally putting our own name at the top of the list. We had motivation, we had energy, we had the spirit. For a while, we actually believed we'd become the person we said we'd become. And then life happened. We stopped, slowly, quietly, without even noticing the exact day it fell apart. And now, the real question isn't why it happened. It's what you're going to do about it. How many of us actually kept going? How many of us stopped somewhere along the way and never said it out loud? Did we quit? Or is it just time to start again? I stopped too. I had to go explore myself again because somewhere in the middle of it all, I stopped being sure this was even what I wanted. Was I on the right path, or was I just attached to an idea of myself? I sat with so much self-doubt. I took the time to actually figure things out, to get a clear picture of what I was building instead of running on autopilot. I told myself I was waiting to get ready, but today I just made a decision. I will get going with flaws. I'll correct myself whenever I spot one. Maybe it's time for me to start. Maybe it's just one step. Maybe what I make is full of flaws. Maybe it flops completely. I do care about that, but not as much as it's been holding me back. If you're looking for a reason not to do it, you should do it. So here I am, flawed and in action anyway. Even if this flops after a long time of trying, I'll still walk away having learned something real. When the goal is to experience, everything becomes a win. So stick with me. I'm going to walk you through the 6 things that got me here. Don't rot. Move first. The first thing is simple. Start going out. Don't rot in bed. Don't stick to your usual school routine or work routine on repeat like it's the only shape your day is allowed to take. Start going out. Get refreshments. Do some workout. And while you're at it, put some time into what actually pulls you, your hobbies. The thing that isn't your job and doesn't need to be. I have things I'm passionate about outside of what pays my bills right now, and I've learned this. I shouldn't ditch a stable path for a glamorized dream, and I shouldn't ditch the thing I love just because it isn't stable yet either. Building multiple things at once is what gives me stability in the future. Something that heals me, something that feels good to me, something that is useful for me. That's the filter. If it doesn't pass that, it's not worth the hour. But moving your body and feeding your passions only gets you so far if the people around you are draining you the second you're done. Energy givers and takers, socialize. But socialize with the ones that are giving energy, not the ones that are just taking energy. I have to socialize with the right people. Right connections will take you to the places that not even money can. Once you've cleaned up who's around you, the next thing you have to protect is how you talk to yourself about your own progress. Better than yesterday. Stick to the journey. Look at the progress. Stick to the mindset. Get better than yourself from yesterday. It's not like you wake up tomorrow and become a different person. It's not going to happen. Input matters more than the output. Even if it flops, I have learned something. When the goal is to experience, everything is a win. You need to be better 1% than yourself from yesterday. In a year, you'll be 37 times better than the person you started, and that 1%, that's the whole game. It only works if you keep showing up for it. It stops feeling like work. I struggled with consistency. I should talk about consistency. Come out of the comfort zone. Consistency isn't something that feels easy in the beginning. Over time, it becomes a daily habit. It becomes a daily routine. It doesn't put any kind of pressure. It's just you doing your daily work. It becomes included into your system. You don't even have to call it consistency anymore. It's just in you. You do it every day. Once it's in you like that, the next question is what you're actually filling your hours with. Consume less, create more. Stop consuming, start creating. Idea, art, business, freelancing, hobbies, work. Consume less. Consume quality content. And on the days you're not creating, you should still be feeding your mind something. Learn something real. Educate yourself. Something related to your interests, something basic that doesn't actually look basic. Start reading. Maybe start reading fictional books if that's what you like. Over time, change it into reality-wise books. All these things are the tiniest part of your day. It's going to take like 10 to 15 minutes. Some of the concepts I talked about are just mindsets. They're not even something I'm putting time into. It will be hard. It will feel meaningless in the beginning. Over a few days, you'll look back and see you're a different person from who you were. One consistent week down, you'll notice change in your energy. If you don't mog your old self every 6 months, you're doing it wrong. You have to mog them physically, emotionally, and intellectually. I'm rebuilding. If you're rebuilding, come with me.